The Giver, a multimedia literacy lesson. The Giver is a dystopian novel originally written in 1993 by Lois Lowry. Now I know what you're thinking. What is a dystopian novel? Well, if you've seen movies like the Hunger Games series and Divergent, you may already have an idea of what a dystopian is. You may have even seen the movie The Giver, which will definitely be helpful as we read the book that inspired it. To understand what a dystopian is, you will first need to understand what a utopian is. A utopian is the creation of an ideal world. Everything is perfect, everyone gets along, and there are no ghettos or poor people. A dystopian is the very opposite of that. It often gives the illusion of being an ideal world, but it is really ruled by fear and riddled with injustices and suffering. Creepy and cult-like. Weird, right? Anywho, The Giver is a story about a boy, Jonas, who lives in this dystopia. Only he doesn't know it is a dystopia. At the age of 12, all the children participate in a ceremony to receive jobs that are pre-selected for them based on their abilities and interests. Jonas gets the job as the receiver of memory. As the receiver of memory, Jonas slowly discovers that the world as he knows it is post-apocalyptic and things are not as they seem. The giver is an older man who has to zap all the memories of the world since the beginning of time. And in his transmissions, he reveals that the current world is lifeless, colorless, and unnatural. Jonas decides to find a way to show the people in his community the way the world used to be, which is forbidden. And in his efforts, he embarks on a journey and as a catalyst for truth. So now that we know the who, what, when, and where, let's talk about vocabulary. There are going to be a number of words that you may or may not be familiar with, so do take note. Dystopia, exhilarate, anguish, serene, humiliation, and meager. So we already talked about a dystopia. A dystopian is an imagined place or state in which everything is unpleasant or bad, typically a totalitarian or environmentally degraded world. In the book The Giver, Jonas lives in a dystopia. Exhilarate. Exhilarate is to make someone feel very happy, animated, or elated. Notice that at birthday parties, you typically try to make the birthday girl or boy happy. You are attempting to exhilarate them. Anguish means severe mental or physical pain or suffering. To be extremely distressed about something. Anguish. I try not to anguish over the little things. Serene means calm, peaceful, and untroubled, tranquil. Mrs. McCoy remained serene throughout the entire day. Humiliation. Humiliation means the action of humiliating someone or the state of being humiliated. Humiliation. Jake endured a great deal of humiliation when his peers made fun of him. And finally, meager. Meager is lacking in quantity or quality. Meager. Due to Jim's new budget, he only had enough for a meager amount of food for his dinner. Okay, guys, that's all for now. Now go study.